Come to my stream, YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. Ken_Ken2K. All right, let's go. What we doing? We doing a wheel. What? Yeah, YouTube, Twitch, or TikTok. It's the same name. 2K. All right, now, but it's on Robo here and Trey out here. Robo, who spin first? Who had first pick? Well, Robo, who spin first? Who spin first? You and him, Robo. Robo. Robo, you hear me? Okay, who spin first? You and him. All right, y'all on the stream. Y'all get 2 spins and a sudden death. You choose that sudden death, you stuck like Chuck. This is Robo first team right here. Okay. Y'all might be a little delayed. This is Trey first team. See your team, Robo, right? Robo, you see your team? Okay. This your second team right here, Robo. All right. It's your second spin right here, Trey. What you doing, Robo? You got the Cowboys or the Steelers when you choose sudden death? You lock with Steelers? Okay, what you locking in with, Trey? All right, let's go. If we play for money, y'all got to use the playbook. It's the same money. The code is Ken, lowercase, K-E-N, simple. TAF NFL 3v3. Let's go. Have a good game. Get in that game. Organized structured lobbies, man. #1 in the world, bro. All that bullshit. Jimmy, ready up. Let's go, y'all. Who's streaming watching? Trey, I hope you got sound on this shit. Cowboys versus Steelers. Robo and the Steelers. Y'all can play any playbook y'all want to, but when we play for money, y'all gotta pick the playbook y'all land on. Offense and defense. Well, you West Coasting it today. Okay, now let's go. Still more. Hit that like button, y'all. TikTok.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, what a matchup. 2 NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out of the ground. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. Warren will try to right side. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Sometimes the Flossers get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Rodgers. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He throws as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the Knights' opening drive. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Get out there. Here we go, 47. 26.
Prescott off play action. His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Asante Samuel Jr. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6. Steeler touchdown. Well, a pick 6 on the first play of the drive, and Charles, we have our first points of the game, making it 6-0.
Well, that's only 6 points in the first quarter. It certainly takes a lot of pressure off of them, doesn't it? They're in the lead. They have control. Now they just want to settle it and play their game and defend that advantage.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Here's Prescott. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing. Prescott. As he throws there, incomplete.
And now common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now they'll take this and run. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. The improv back there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. Now Prescott. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. T.J. Watt, the all-pro, in there to take him down. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Now Prescott on 4th down. As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
Box it.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Nowhere to go. He gets the football. Okay, so the personal foul penalty. And those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
319.
Throwing is Rodgers. He'll let it fly for Austin. But he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. And that was one that they kind of saw coming. That free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting. And he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means a free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
And throws it on the middle, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
To throw is Prescott. He finds Pickens over the middle. Here's 3rd and 6. Now Dak, he wants to change the play. Here's Prescott. His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
Get 300. Get 300. Run.
Now runs straight ahead with one. And works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5.
58. We are going.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Running a jet sweep. This is Austin. He's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Calvin Austin taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well good with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are you going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
And still second quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And we'll go right back to Lamb. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. To throw, it's Milton. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Milton. That is caught by Lamb. And it's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up for the 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. We'll try again. And he powers to the first lane, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. Here's Milton now to throw. On the RPO, that is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. Joe Milton taking it in from a yard out. And the Cowboys are back within a score. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Look at the 50.
Now Rodgers. That's a screen pass. That's complete. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Watch him. Hey, take 26. 318.
Rodgers now to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Over the 40, open man. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Go, go. 258. Inside.
Here's Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is cut inside the 15. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DK Metcalf, 54 yards. And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 21-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is. Not sure what happened there, but it just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Milton. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. But that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Prescott from the gun on third. He'll try and do this himself. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. Down the sideline he goes. Javonte Williams. And he is into the end zone for the Cowboys touchdown. Javonte Williams, 65 yards. And the Cowboys have cut it back within a score. The extra point up and good by Auburn. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So after the touchdown, Auburn now to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
Money up to a whole nother level. Don't know no better. When I got rich and got bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. I think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the belly. Grandma always told me never chase these. Space up the racks on the camouflage bells. Diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. I'm not like them.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Here's Rodgers to throw. He will go down. The Cowboys sack. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Throwing now is Rodgers. He releases it, and it'll fall incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play.
Hey, take 26.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll let it fly for Austin. This is caught to throw. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Calvin Austin, he scored on the ground for the year. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point now by Boswell. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to call it more Smokey and the Bandit, where They got a long way to go and a short time to get there. But they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them knock this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
A big play there just before halftime. 67 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. To throw is Milton. And that is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Milton. Now he'll take this and run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Joe Milton as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Aubrey good with the PAT. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Rodgers is going to go down. He's set. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll check this one down to gain low. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
158.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Now it's Rodgers. They go straight, it's complete. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say, we'll see what happens. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Well, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was on the passing game. But to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Milton. On the throw, letting too much that time, and it's incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And it was out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Operating from the gun, Milton. On the RPO, they're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jerry Porter Jr. And the Steelers will take over here at their own 12-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points in their first possession? That's a big one. How about this? He's to the 10. And touchdown. Touchdown. 0-1. 88 yards. Now the Steelers are able to stretch out their lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Well, good with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Prescott. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. That's one they certainly wish they had back. A loss of 8. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. They'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
The terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this third and long. He's going to air one out. This is caught. And take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Cavante Turpin, 57 yards. And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Rodgers. Looking outside of his game. That's one. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
And they've used him in the passing game to great effect so far. Here they get it to him again on the screen, and it turns into a nice positive play.
Third and 3.
Okay, over here.
Rodgers changing the play, it appears. But he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And they will touch him down the mat before he gets the first. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
On the give, it's Ward. Pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Rodgers going to throw. He'll drop this underneath for Gainwell. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's 2nd and 3. A hand out for Ward. He stepped immediately there. Only a yard of a pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Shotgun now for Rodgers. That'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
They've been moving the ball well, but this drive was in danger of stalling out. Fortunately, this is a nice throw here, and they're able to pick up a new set of downs.
Travel like a dawn, I'm a traveling man. And the eggs out the water more than landing in France. Make some shows out in Germany and ball in Japan. See these tracks take me everywhere I go where I can. That's the
Running left, it's Warren. This defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
When we're constantly talking about people being on the same page, in this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Go to 50. You block over here.
Throwing is Rodgers. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marquise Bell. Takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. We're part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game?
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. We'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
1 yard gain brings us 2nd and 9.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Now Rodgers. That'll be dumped out to Gainwell. This is where, of course, it's good to have a veteran quarterback under center.
He would just be able to put on one of those blood pressure clips, and nothing would be different for him. He's done it many times before, expects to get it accomplished again.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
Look at you.
To throw is Rodgers. He's taken down. Oso Odighizuwa with an effort there to earn the sack.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
It's going to be tough. It's Austin.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another game like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. Here's 3rd down at 5. Now Rodgers going to shift him around. To throw is Rodgers from the gun on 3rd down. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Aubrey now for the PAT. And it will appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10. And they're on 35-yard
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
6:30. In the cat, 300.
Back to throw, Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's throwing it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Here's 2nd down.
26. Right on it. Jump to 58. Watch to the 50. Hey, you got this. Go back. Go back. Hey, take 26.
Now Rodgers. That is cut by Theodore. Now they burn the timeout. And they're kind of in that gray area where they might be able to get 2 plays in, but maybe just 1 play left in this ball game. We'll see. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, 88. Inside. For the 50. Look again.
Rodgers to throw. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one, hence the decline.
Let's go. Next game. Benito. Let's go. If anybody leaving, go ahead and leave the party. With you, Trey. You don't, Shimmy, y'all playing again, Trey? All right. Anybody leaving? All right, it's Bando and Trey. Which y'all choose heads or tails? Siri, flip a coin. Siri, flip a coin. You okay? You play Madden? Let's go. Pick Bando. Got Shimmy? Alright. Y'all know the rules. Come play. Let's go. What you got, Trey? HDR. What's number one live in the world? Welcome, baby. Hold on. You said who? Rapid. Who is that? Forever Paid? Okay, you want Forever Paid? And who? Montreal? Montreal. All right, he got you, Montreal. There you go. Trail, you here? Hold on. All right, you got Ice 2K? Hold on, man. If you ain't here by the time this lobby, get in the lobby, invite your team. Let's go. I just messaged him. If you ain't here, you're going to have to pick up one. Go ahead and come to the stream, yo. What we playing? Who had first pick? Mando? All right. What we playing? Trey? Box? The number, the wheel, or the cards? Get in the lobby, invite your team, invite your team. Trey, you gotta invite. Well, you on ICK 2K was already on team, right? Trey. Yeah. And Montreal, you ain't here? I said Montreal. Get him out of here, bro. He trolling. When he got picked, see what happened. Forever pay. Listen, bro, you on Trey Demons team. Ice 2K. Okay. Who you picking up, bro? You got Vasello, XL. BRK, you playing Madden? Or Taylor? You troll who? Man, you know you got them banned, bro. Yeah, come on, bro. You know the rules. You do that in 2K, what happened? So anybody leave before the draft. He playing to stand. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Come on, till we get shit going. What the fuck? If you don't, man, come on. If you don't care, you don't care. To further notice, you got this game, bro. You gonna wait till you get picked, bro? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Quit trolling. Are you going? Hey, no. Who did you pick up? Free Bando. You got Tay. Hold on, get BRK out here. All right. Hey, Forever Pay. You trolling, bro? Get on your mic. Get him out of here. Get paid. Get paid out of here. Paid. Oh. You want to trade demons and Ice 2K? Ice 2K, we all at. Invite each other. You make the lobby. Invite Trey. Y'all was already on the same team. No, you don't invite. No, not Forever Paid. Not Forever Paid. XZ. Come to the stream. Ken_Ken2K. Come on, man. Trey Demons. Where you stream at, bro? Come on. Did you join? Come on, y'all. Taking 20, 30 minutes to get in the game. Vasello. They're not. Hey, Vasello. Do not join, Vasello. You know, y'all know the rules. Just chill out. Hey, Forever Paid. If they listen, bro, if they send a party invite, you know not to join. Only from your captain, bro. That's simple. That's simple. Okay then. Trey Demons picked you. Ice 2K. Pay attention. Just pay attention. You do this on every game. Okay, what about y'all? Y'all got 3? Trey? All right, come to the stream, bro. Come to the stream. All right, who spin first? Trey Demons. All right, y'all get 2 spins in the sudden death. You choose that sudden death. You stuck like Chuck. This is Trey. Tay, you got next? Or BRK? All right, this is Trey team first. BRK, you got next? All right, that's your first team, Trey. This your first team right here, Bandos. Yeah, I can. Okay, chill out. Y'all, both of y'all landed on the Chargers. Chill out. This is Trey Demon's second team. Both of y'all landed on the Chargers. That first spin. All right. Okay. Now this is Steve Bando's second spin. I got a game. What team you locking in with, Trey? Yeah. All right, what you doing, Bando? Bando. Chargers over Ravens. All right, got the Chargers. All right, let's go. Code is Ken, K-E-N, lowercase, simple. Lowercase Ken, lowercase K. Like, and he put a capital K, bro. Who is this? Trey Demon? Like, bro. Man, what about you, Bando? You already started? Man, Trey. Who is that? Who making the lobby? Trey Demons or Ice 2K? Trey, you know, I know it's the capital K he picked at the beginning. Hey, dang. He ignorant. Niggas come play, niggas same way you play. Man, you ain't got to do shit for the draft. You got them with the match round, it doesn't matter. No, come on, same rules. Come whoop Trey Demon's ass.
Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. And tonight we've got a good AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the LA Chargers. Now the big trainer ready to get this one started. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Herbert going to give to Hampton. Taken down just shy of midfield. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and move some things up.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So before he crosses over out of bounds, the catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll work inside here, Hampton. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now it's Herbert. Go to the middle of the field. He's getting incomplete. That's good for a first down. His 2nd catch of the opening drive.
The Chargers, first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Home to try.
Hampton is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down. So stop from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action.
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
They'll bring a tight end in motion. Here's Herbert. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Hey, Catholic. 59.
Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
An excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is good. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. Well, they had a great field position to start that opening drive. They only get 3 out of it, but still they get 3. So maybe kind of a win for the offense, Charles, and kind of a win for the defense as well.
Yeah, I would say win-win seems to sum the whole thing up because where that ball was placed to start, that's tough on the defense. And they have them to 3. Now, here the offense, you're thinking to yourself, how do we open up the playbook later on in this game and turn this 3 into 6s down the stretch?
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. And he wants the football. And this is returned by the Chargers.
This is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that.
Set.
Now Herbert following the turnover. His throw incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
2nd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. The throw right side here going to be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Herbert. That's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Chargers are going to get themselves a fresh set of downs here. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On the give, this is Hampton. He's in for a touchdown. Marion Hampton, a 10-yard touchdown run. As his guys are able to extend their lead.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots and go for it. Closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a good run to work his way into the end zone.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Now Tracy, he's past the 30. Well, the Hunters are to the 50-yard line. It's a field position.
Everything gets all the way to midfield, so we know the field position is absolutely flipped at this point. If I'm the defensive coordinator, we might think about blitzing right now to try and take field position back.
So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Allen. Allen going to run with it. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try and pass downfield that fell incomplete.
To the air, Allen. Now he'll take this and run. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play here for Buffalo. 47 yards.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
Here's Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bills are back within a score.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
10-6 the score after one right here on EA Sports. Here's Fader now set to kick it away. Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure, because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's going to air one out. Well, that's going to be incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's Hampton. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield. And down to the 43. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Herbert. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Well, he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going in. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
This is something you don't see too much of. Fullbacks trying to stretch the field, but he does a nice job there getting lost out in space and comes up with a really nice game.
On first down, it's Hampton. And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. So
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the drives, the other plays of that nature, to make sure you don't get hurt.
chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
25-yard line.
We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Herbert now. Pressure, and he'll go down. Saints back at the 31. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack.
Cameron Dicker for the Chargers field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's when your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now a first carry for the brother of David. It's James Cook. And down to the 36-yard line here. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that rep from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, the guy made the play. He gets the points. But really wasn't good effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to do so inside that in preparation, time in the film room, and translate it into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. Minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that route back to the locker room just a little more animated.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Allen to throw it. Shakir holds it in. Take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Khalil Shakir, 33 yards. And the Bills have got it back to within a score. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Allen will try to throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
They went full. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Very Ogunjobi there to make the tackle.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out. And they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
I give some credit to the defender on that one. He read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. 4th down, so the Chargers trot out J.K. Scott. This is taken at the 10. Return that 10. 18 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
To throw, it's Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. They'll look down the field here for Kincaid. And Dennis man to clean. And they get this rush past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
1st down, Buffalo.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Well, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going. And there should be some gaps to run through now.
Allen. That's right. 5. And home for the Bills touchdown. Tom Kincaid, 42 yards. And the Bills come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. Completed the run. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll set up to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this play will be blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 38. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
At the 38-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. That's complete. It's Larry McCarthy. He's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
For a gain of 27 yards.
Now Herbert going to shift his guys around.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. Takes it in for a Charger touchdown. And Mario Hampton with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chargers have taken the lead. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this 3rd quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection. Coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the 2nd half.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll be out right at the 35. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6. He lost the football. So they'll decline the penalty there and go ahead and keep the yards lost on that last play. Allen going to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Down the sideline he goes. How about this? He's to the 10. Bills touchdown. Josh Allen, 81 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from evening this one up. Oh, he missed it. No good. And they remain down by a point. Well, he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can get back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From the 41, Herbert. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. He'll be taken down about before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Get here to Hampton. He stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field. despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And they set the screen. That's complete. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
Some good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
5-9.
In motion goes the tight end. From the gun on 3rd down, Herbert. It's a diving catch. And I just hear that right. They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined it.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Five nine. Kappa.
On the handoff is Hampton. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. 2nd and 6.
Home to try.
A run once more with Hampton. And he's in for the Charger touchdown. Hampton, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers get an important score there to extend their lead in this 4th quarter. So these two teams matching each other's score for score. This last touchdown, that bumps the lead back to 7 with the extra point to come.
And it's a heck of a way to play, isn't it, partner? You feel good about it because you continue to keep the lead and your offense keeps scoring, but sure about your defense to make a stop.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. In just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. Brandon Cooks. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Brandon Cooks, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Bills have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
For a 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's done. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. Here's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. This one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
Now it's Herbert. This is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Poyer. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
And MJ Homage, the man who stood this spot before, he always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
First down, here's the run with Cook. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires our defensive line? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind him can create his own space and can break a tackle along the way.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Now Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Cook following the penalty. And they get it inside the 10 at the 8. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
That was good tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
They'll run with Cook. It's into the end zone for Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Prater on and the extra point. And can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far. PAT. Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone. 1st and 10 here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last one. He throws there incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Play action. It's Herbert. Throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. The Bills are going to get as he goes down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Here we go. This is 4th down.
Ray. Go. Let's go. Set.
They snap it to Herbert. He's going to run it flat. He had to force it down. Fourth down, and it's intercepted. And the Bills have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here. With the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense, everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. We're likely to see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. To throw it's Allen. Over the middle to P. That's Cook. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown. James Cook. He scored on the
Come on, bro. Man, you ain't got a kick. Fuck out of here. I was calling your name and everything. Let's go. Whoever not playing, go ahead and leave the party. Trey, you playing, Captain, or no? Okay, you want to win? All right, let's go. It's Trey Demons and B Sharp, yo. Anybody not playing, go ahead and leave the party, bro. BRK, the only person not playing is me. So we got enough people. All right, it's 8. Let's go. Last team still here? Hold on, chill. What the fuck you doing, bro? What are you doing? What are you doing? Heads or tails? B Sharp, Trey Demon. Theory, flip a coin.
It's heads this.
Y'all heard that? Heard it, then. Shimmy gone. He left. Franchise game. Hold on, whoa. You know, come on. Who's that? Paid? We're acting stupid, bro. Last King, you here? He got forever paid. Oh, you got spam? All right. Me and BR not playing. Oh, man, come on, bro. Come on. Trey gone. New captain. It's Spam and B Sharp captain. Hold on. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we got 6 people on the dot. All right. It's Spam and B Sharp. What y'all choose? Heads or tails? Theory, flip a coin. Forever paid, mute your mic. Y'all heard that? It was tails. It was tails. Go ahead. Me and BRK not playing. All right. Bam. Pick. You captain, brother. Come on. You pay. That's how quick shit'll go. People leave, people do this troll. I get them out of here. Let's go. When niggas be leaving, that's how I said. Pay attention. Me and BRK is not playing. You're captain against B Sharp. Okay? There's XZ left, Invisible Ice 2K. All right. I just said BRK. All right, and you got XZ, spam. Okay, spam, invite your team to a lobby, and V Sharp, invite your team to a lobby and get it. Come to my stream. Simple. It don't need to be no extra jump. Simple. Okay, but somebody who can pick their stream up for me though. Cause I was watching what? Yeah, what's the name of it? You on YouTube, Twitch? Type it for me. Pay attention, forever paid. What's the name picked you up? V Sharp. They about to send it. So pay attention. Let's go. That lobby, getting a lobby gonna take 80 minutes to get in no game. That's how fast niggas that get subbed in and out. That's why you gotta be ready. That's why I'm like, feel me? Man, making his team. If we play for money, you have to play with the playbook that you land on. Where we ain't playing for money, you have to pick any playbook. B Sharp, what's your stream? It said that hoe, V Sharp. Okay. All right, let's go. Get in there, let's go. All right. Y'all, I said, y'all, you got your team in there, fam? Fam. Ken underscore Ken 2K. YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. Yo, spam. Hey, spam, you here? Hold on, bro. We don't do no shit like this, bro. We ain't got time. Niggas disappearing from the mic. Hold on, bro. Nigga up out of here. Hold on, we better get spam up out of here. We don't do no junk like that, bro. Don't worry about it. Get them out of here, bro. I'm about to kick them. Hey, Heath, it's a spot open, but I mean, you're welcome to invite your people. It's a spot open. You gotta be in here though, bro. We don't goddamn. You feel me? You spam here, spam. Bro, come on, bro. What you doing? Come on, bro. We calling your name and shit. No, man, it's not V Sharp. What? He's not on your team. Pay attention, bro. Damn. Bro, chill out. They would say everybody was calling your name. Hey, Heath, you got next, bro. You can invite your team in here. They go through the draft. If you pick them, y'all play. But you gotta be in here, bro. Ain't you feel me? First come, first serve. So it is what it is. Bam. V Sharp got forever paid and XZ. Bro, come to the stream. You got to see your team. Yes, Ken underscore Ken 2K. Okay, who had first pick? Okay, spam. Who go first? You or them? Who spin first? I know. I'm asking you who spin first. You wouldn't just say you or them. All right. Y'all get two spins in the sudden death. You choose that sudden death. You stuck like Chuck. This is V Sharp first team right here. Okay, that's your first team. All right. This is spam first team right here. All right. This is V Sharp second team. You got the Chargers and the yeah. All right. Pat, who was his first team? Yeah, Bishop. No. He made you go first. Yeah, he made you go first. You got the Vikings and the Chargers. He got the Western. This your second team right here, man. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, all right. So you got the Jets and the Commanders. Who you got? Who you locking in with, fam? Or you doing sudden death? You lock? You lock on your thing? All right. What you doing? What team you locking in with? B Sharp. All right. Let's go. They both choose. It's a push. They both choose sudden death. Let's see who gets saved. This is shit. This is spam first right here. This your first. This your sudden death team right here. Spam. How you doing, Jamal? All right. There you go. Right there, spam. This is yours, right? This is yours right here. B Sharp. On the screen. Get up. All right. Broncos versus Texans, bro. Let's go. Code is lowercase Ken. Ken. Simple. Jamal, what up? With you? How you got? Get a mic? What up with you, bro? Got to pick any playbook y'all want. Have a good game. Yeah, you Texans.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017, we are inside NRG Stadium in Houston. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Houston Texans.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And we are underway from Houston. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Nick's going to give to Harvey. A strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. A good start. One play, 10 yards. CD, always more eyes on these night games, and they started it off nicely there on that run.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Don't think for a second these players don't know and understand that. They want to impress their peers across the league. They also want to win the ball game. That's the way to get things going.
A 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
That's what verse 30 nicely bit off from a pretty decent game.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. They'll run for the first time with Tyler Bidet. Texas scooping. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolded.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Down. Blue 32.
KB, what's good with you, homie? Where you was at last night, man? Ran some rec games and took a loss up in there twice again.
It's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because those faces can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
He ran it last time. Now Stroud will throw it. We'll swing this out to Marks. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield. Everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Now a run. Here's the rookie from USC. Well, just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
And we talk about the best strong safeties. One word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Oh, hey. Tony.
Stroud off the play fake. Complete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Oh, hey. 18. What's that?
Here's Stroud. That'll be complete to Marks. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And Stroud now to throw. Got a man. It's Collins complete. This is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 31-yard line. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
First and 10.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Throwing now is Stroud. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's where you're counting on the receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Stroud to throw it. And then nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
And 10 yards.
What a dream of his defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. Stroud will look to throw once more. Well, this pass broken. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Stroud. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. In the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain of 12 on 4th and 10, just enough for the conversion. And defensively, an opportunity slips away.
19, okay.
Marks now on 1st and 10. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
Here we go. 18, what's that?
We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
What's that? 18, what's that?
Stroud looking to throw. But they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
18, what's that?
Now Stroud. It is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
18, what's that?
Stroud now on 4th down. It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better than this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, okay, it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
And the timing of big offense as that one falls to the ground.
But congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
From the gun on third down, it's Knicks. Pass for Sutton is intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it up. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
Here we go.
Well, they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Not to the right, not to the right. 118. What's up?
Stroud working out of the gun. He's going to flip that out to the front. It's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He's going to go down. They sack him back around 30. There was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Back to throw. Stroud. There's Cook. And he is going to have a Texans first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. Stroud going to give to Marks. To come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
118.
From out of the gun, here's Marks. And that one blown up quickly. As he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
118. What's up?
And that would be incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
118. What's up?
Looking to throw. Stroud. Looking for Higgins, but it was intercepted. And the Broncos are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Well, Charles, certainly circle that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said, take the 3. But it looks like they burned the book and just said, give me the analytics. And the analytics said, go for it. Didn't work out.
And he is into the end zone for the Denver touchdown. Marvin Mims, 96 yards. And the Broncos will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. What's good on the extra point? And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, wants to kick it off. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Rough incompletions on first and second down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
Not to the right. 19. Set. Texas.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
18. Set.
Again, it's Stroud. Let's get break to Dalton Schultz. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. There wasn't much of a window there, Charles. Had to deal with a couple of defenders, but able to find his big tight end.
And, partner, we know double coverage is a challenge for any player to try to defeat. But maybe it's a little easier if you're one of those big tight ends because you have a size advantage on just about anyone trying to cover you, and you use your body to create some space.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. And it takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they get back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get two more stops, and escape this drive.
Oh, bro. Not to the right. Not to the right. Not to the right.
Throwing again is Stroud. Open man is Collins. He's got it. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout. As they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
18. What's that?
They'll look to throw again. They'll take this one in for the Texans touchdown. Nico Collins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Naimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. It's MAdden Mims. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate, but this is a tough game. No need to panic. No need to change our game. We didn't play things close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go and win one for the giver. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
First play of the drive, first down run. That sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
38.
And they'll run it here. And they'll be stopped at the 35, but not before they pass out 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
2 yards to go, second down.
Let's go now. Black, net, ready.
That's enough. And this will be a Texans first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
That's exactly why you stay with the running game. You don't abandon it totally. You stick with it. Keep telling your guys to stay motivated. And they found a crease on that play.
All right. Another slot.
On the handoff, Marks. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of 8.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz they just had against them.
The 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5.
All right. 19. What's up?
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. This one taken in by Stover. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Under.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll take this and run. It's throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Stroud. He's going to be sacked. They sack it back right at the midfield stripe. Nick Benito coming in there to record the sack.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Back to the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take over once again at the 37-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Throwing Nix. And this one too low.
We've seen these defenses making up opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. A handoff. Here's Harvey. We'll take this for about 4 to the 46-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46.
Broncos first down.
The center receiver in motion to the left. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Nix from the shotgun. And it's incomplete. He doesn't drop many like that. 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Here's a quick throw out to Mims. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
As he throws there, incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. It became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back.
Incomplete.
They're going. It's Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
That's good for Broncos first down.
And we'll get this one down to about the 17. 2nd down and 6 now.
17. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's Nix. Throwing the out incomplete. It's Harvey. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Harvey is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
For the touchdown, wants to kick it off. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can put something together on this drive.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and it'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line able to keep leverage and able to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
About the coverage we just saw break out on third down. Dive defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Look the hot. Why, Tony?
Fourth down, fourth quarter. Here's Stroud. He's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on fourth. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Harvey now on 1st and 10. He stopped immediately there. Defensively, no doubt they need a quick stop. Offensively here, maybe you put it in the air on second down, or do you go ahead and keep it on the ground and keep that clock moving?
People would ask that question, partner, because sometimes throwing the ball might actually be the path of least resistance. But in this case, it's a matter of trust. How much do you trust your quarterback? Because you throw the ball and it goes awry, you really don't look smart as a coach.
Yeah, and then you stop that clock. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Nix. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. And it's 3rd down. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Nick's going to give this to Bedell. That is not going to be any help as they touch the ball in the line of scrimmage. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. The kick by Lutz is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line.
And they're on the 15-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Under.
Now Stroud. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. So that a double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points mean this is now a 2-score game.
And two, doesn't seem like much, does it? But it means everything in this situation because now they're going to have to look back. And ultimately, that might be the play that ends up deciding this game.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. And now, how about this? The free kick from the 20 going to be out of bounds. And that, of course, is a penalty.
It's over. Next game. Let's go. Hey, bro. Hey, whoa. Hey, chill. Be sharp. I want to kick you, bro. Chill. XZ, chill. Next game, it's over. Go. Who was the captain? It was Bam and Heath. Bam and Heath. What y'all choose? Heads and tails. What's your memory play? It's a whole new draft. Chill, bro. Hey, bro, chill out. Hey, bro, what are you talking about? The fuck you talk? Invisible, chill out. Don't let the fuck you chill. Hey, man, hi, bro. Chill, what the fuck? Damn. Who didn't win? Spam, shut the fuck up, Invisible. Shut up. Damn. Man, shut up. Why you telling me something? Spam, you said you choose tails? Siri, flip a coin.
It's him.
Okay, Spam. Yeah, redraft, spam team. You got who? No, okay, who he got? No, he already, who your last pick? Snag, alright, let's go, get in the lobby. Invite your team, Heath. Make sure Snag here. Snag, you here? Okay. Invite your team, Spam, invite your team. Simple, then come to my stream. It ain't gotta be a big 30 minutes, bro. Okay, I need somebody to stream that game, bro, because we start within that last game. You can stream this game. I got to stream, bro. Gotta have a stream. JJ, you got a stream? Jack. Where your people at, bro? Yo, Heath. Jack, put your stream up. Type your stream in, bro, for me. You on Twitch, YouTube? Think of that, B. Yo, Heath. Where's your people, bro? Why they not responding? Snag or JJ? Yo, Jack. Talking? What type your stream in, bro? Stream up. What is he talking about, bro? Try this. Okay, you could have been did that. What's your stream, bro? BTA or F. Big. Big BTA. All right. You got your team. Who left off your team, fam? Next week gone. Who's next? Who's next in line? Forever Pay. You here? Join up. You gotta pick up. Oh, Last King or paid. You got Last King or paid. Who you want? Bam. Who do you want? Showtime. You're not joining.
He's not joining, bro. I think he got off.
Who you got, bro? Come on. All right, Paige, join up, join up. All right, y'all, come to the stream, come to the stream.
I got Paige.
Who had first pick? Okay, who up? All right, y'all on the stream, come to the stream. Heath,
I had
spin
first pick.
Heath?
Yeah, I'm on the stream.
Heath, are you on the stream? You listening, paying attention?
What you need, Stanford?
Come to the stream. Ken_Ken2K.
Nah, you're not on the stream. I'm looking. You're not watching. It's gonna be a giant blue wheel with NFL teams that you're gonna see when you type it in.
Ken_.
He's gonna be on live.
Ken_Ken2K.
Ken2K?
All right, who's spin first? You or them?
All
All
right,
right, y'all get 2 spins. Hey, mute your mic, Pay. Y'all, mute your mic.
I'm spinning.
You get two spins and a sudden death. You choose that sudden death, you stuck. This is Heath's first team right here. Snag, mute your mic for me. The first team right there. Might be a little delayed. All right, this is your first team right here, fam. It's your second team, Heath. Bucks.
Who was my first team? What?
Tampa Bay.
Oh.
Oh, I should say.
Did you?
It was
No, you said it was on you. You said it was on you first.
You said that Tampa Bay.
No,
bro.
I didn't.
Yeah, but then you said that
you landed on Tampa Bay twice, man. This is your second team right here.
You got.
You landed on Tampa Bay twice, Heath. You get that on sudden death. All right, what you choose? You
Sudden death.
choose sudden death, Heath. All right, what you doing, fam?
Oh,
Seahawks. All right. You
Yeah.
choose sudden death. Let's see if he gets saved.
I'm going Seahawks.
I won't. God. I'm mad.
Hell nah. He finna get the goddamn New York Giants.
Who with that?
He got Los Angeles Rams. Yeah.
No. Sudden death, you stuck like Chuck, bro.
I'm gonna just pick the Bucks.
Nah. You gotta get the red.
Cold Ken.
All right, bro, come on.
Ken. K-E-N. Have a good game, y'all.
The cold game.
After you use any playbook you want. I mean, play for money.
Yeah.
But we can though. Come on. Let's play for money.
everyday girls don't be. If you didn't know, they better than us. One hand on his queen, on the freak. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause a side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one